Hello y'all. We have not filmed a YouTube video in many years now, almost. I think it's been well over a year. We are here. This is Arlo. This is the new addition to my family. We have, oh wait, I don't know, do you guys know I have a new cat? Gus passed away last Mother's Day. Too much fluid in his lungs. He had to be put down, unfortunately. Traumatic, because Mother's Day is like not my favorite day. Then we got Timothy Tofu. He is my white cat. Why are you smiling like that? He is my white cat. We rescued him as well. We rescued him 11 months ago now? No, 10 months ago. But this is Arlo. 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 I rescued him from Korea through Niagara Dog Rescue. And he came during March break, spring break here in Ontario, Canada. So he's my fun little cute update for you guys. And I bought him, ready for this? Pre-injury. Your girl's needing surgery. I don't think like anyone really expected me to even pop on YouTube and say that. But I am back and we have a new idea. We are going to vlog pre-surgery day-to-day life here and there. You may or may not know that your girly pop is in pain 24/7. And I've been talking about this for months now over on my Instagram. This is very like normal chatting stuff. We finally got more answers and all of that, but your girl's in needing a surgery. I have a labrum hip tear. Not super common in young people. As you guys know, maybe don't know, this August I am turning 25 years old. And your girl's having a hip surgery at the ripe age of 24. So that's not really that fantastic. Basically, where your joint, and I'm not a doctor. I'm just not a doctor, period. But I'll explain it to you guys. So, you have I'm sure most people have seen the skeleton body, okay? And in your hip bones, then you have your hip bone that goes up into that joint. This is the bone. Then there's this cute little, I like to say, fabric right here that protects this. And this is called your labrum, something like that. And there is a tear in it. And the tear is not fantastic news. I heard it at work. It sounds ridiculous, but I tripped on uneven gravel and caught myself. Didn't realize I was in excruciating pain till later that night. Been in pain since December 9th. And I mean like 10. Like even just me sitting in my car right now, we're at a level 10 in pain. So not just super fantastic stuff for you guys to know, but yeah, we've had several appointments. We had an MRI, waited months for that. Walking hurts, sitting hurts. I've been working full time. We now next week will be on half day in the classroom and then half day remote because I have a new work schedule and well, actually I'm in a new LTO. Last year was an LTO at my daughter's school, which was amazing. And then this year we supplied for the first couple months and then we got into an LTO, which it's called Universal Life Skills. It is more familiar in the States and it has now came to my current school board, the only school board in Ontario that are teaching it, which is honestly kind of amazing. As you guys know, I'm an ECE, early childhood educator, and the fun side to that is I teach 7 Universal Life Skills, and there was originally, I think, 11. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do love my job. It is pretty crazy. We do go into the worst kindergarten classrooms there are. I've had water bottles thrown at me, chairs thrown at me, all the things. But yes, basically when I walk, when I sit, when I lay down, I haven't really been sleeping that well. I've went to physical therapy for months now, twice a week, and that has not helped at all, which now my surgeon has told me not to go there. We are trying the newest update after like MRI, x-rays, sports medicine doctor, all that stuff, and different types of medications. We are now trying an injection to see if my labral hip tear, there's also a cyst, which is a fluid pocket where the tear is. If my pain is coming from that, we can assume it is just because my hip didn't hurt until then. I've said a lot of ums. I am dearly sorry. But, yeah. Basically, if the pain goes away from this injection, it could be something else. It could be a pinched nerve. It could be a tendon issue. If I'm still in pain after this injection, then we will have surgery 6 to 8 weeks after. It's all through WCB, so it is expedited, and I need a labral hip tear surgeon specialist, which we have secured. So that's good. I talked to the chair head of surgery, and I asked him a billion questions, like, is my cartilage gonna get messed up, all the things. But if I do a labral hip tear surgery, when I do, I should say, there is a bunch of little things that actually is very scary about the surgery. It is a pretty intense surgery, with lots of risks, but also very many positive things too. So it's a weird place to be in. Yeah, but anyways, I'm just gonna film my day-to-day life, things that aggravate it, my pain through the day, all that stuff, because when I've been researching labral hip tear surgery, there's been nothing pre-filmed of someone living with a labral hip tear in excruciating pain and talking about it. My anxiety's been pretty heavy about it lately because I've heard it since December 9th. It is now mid-April, so it has been many, many, many months, many, many sleepless nights. I mean, a lot of pain. We do have locking in my hip now. It locks up. There is like clicking to it. My labral hip tear could get worse with the more stuff I do. It's the craziest journey, but I do want to film it. So feel free to ask questions down below. It's such an interesting place to be in. It's definitely not what I expected, but I think this would be a fun way to get back into YouTube and film and share this journey, because as you guys know, I've shared the bad, the good, the ugly over all the years, and I've remained active on my Instagram. So if you guys have not, it's just Abby Santa, Abigail Santa actually, and then Abby.Santa for like the other part of the username. I don't really know. Instagram's weird, but I film and share everything on there. Like I filmed the journey of getting my Arlo puppy because he had heartworm and that whole journey. But anyways, it's been a wild one, that is for sure. We are currently waiting for Leslie to finish dance. Well, I meant to click the other button, but here we are. So that kind of like wraps it up for you guys. That's been like the latest status updates. It's been, I don't even know. If I don't laugh, I'll cry, and I feel like that's like where I'm at. I'm a little less independent, and I don't like to ask for help. I don't like to feel like my injury is stopping me from working or anything like that. But I have had to start asking for help, and I've been doing a lot of advocating for myself, and it's been such an interesting journey. I never thought that I would be having hip surgery or anything like that, but like I can't crisscross applesauce. Everything just hurts, okay? Like, I don't know, you name it, it hurts, and it's not very fun. The craziest part is I thought I was in like the healthiest stage of like my life, taking all my supplements and doing all the things, but I'm not, apparently, because your girl needs some surgery. It's just such a weird stage in life right now. I do want to film it for you guys, because I think it's, not only is it like good content, but I think it's helpful content if anyone has a labral hip tear, and just like seeing my side of it. I have a small labral tear, but big enough to cause a lot of pain. The pain goes in my back, in my glutes, down my leg, all the fun stuff. At one point, my left hip was hurting me from overcompensating a lot, and now my body's just gotten used to it. I've paid out of pocket for physical therapy. I've done a lot of things to like try to help myself, but it honestly took until a month ago, I want to say. Yeah, because I had my MRI February 16th, I believe. No, that was when I went to the hospital. And like 2 weeks after that, I got an MRI or something like that. So it's been a couple weeks since we knew I had a labral hip tear. In my heart of hearts, I've knew since like the end-ish of December that it was. But yeah, it's a weird place to be in. Tylenol doesn't touch the pain. I've been on anti-inflammatory medications, and they just like make me feel really weird. The first one I was on is a super common one, and it made my stomach hurt really, really bad. And then the second one, it would make me like randomly feel super nauseous, and then it caused major dizziness. So I would take it before I went to sleep, but then I couldn't sleep, which would affect me in other ways. So it's been a weird, wild journey, but I should have the injections done within the next week or so. Then I keep track of that. I'll share that obviously all with you guys. It will be ultrasound guided, and the injection will be right in my hip, which is obviously not super comforting of a feeling almost. Because it's going to be painful. And then we go from there. We find out 2 weeks after that if I need surgery. I'll take you guys through that whole journey, but oh, it's wild. Let me say, though, walking a dog doesn't always help because I sometimes am limping. So anyways, that's my Stardust update. Ask me any questions below, and here's to vlogging the journey.